Et salut tout le monde, c'est le Viking. On se retrouve sur Black Desert pour une nouvelle vidéo. Et oui, ça fait longtemps qu'on n'en avait pas fait. On va se lancer sur un nouveau compte de la Terre du Matin Radieux avec le compte de Songakshi. Allez, c'est parti, let's go.
I wish my brother could play with me again. Kicking Jed, people just talk about scary stuff these days.
Huh. They say children usually parrot the words of adults. Do you think he knows what the word merciless means?
Hey! Why are you staring at me like that? You made me miss my kick.
Yeah, the Traveler is right. Don't blame us. Blame your poor coordination.
The Traveler looked right at me and I panicked. How can a frightened child kick a Jet? You broke my combo streak. Now I have to start over. Pay up.
What the? How could you possibly twist that around? You think charging us? Just say you're home.
I need it! Give it! Please! My brother is sick and all my siblings are starving!
Look at this brat. Thinks he's got the acting job.
Curse me and mock me all you want. I didn't want to resort to begging. Do you mean it? I'm not going to be sold off somewhere?
You're not worth a coin. Quiet down and tell us what happened.
My brother, he's gone mad. He's not under some fox's spell. He used to be the coolest guy. Now he's just a blubbering fool.
Siblings your age usually squabble day in and day out. He must have been a really great guy.
Of course. I was never bored with him around. Even just hanging around the village and... But, do you know what a crossbeam is?
Of course. Everyone knows that. It's the most important part of any
That's right. But actually, my brother said the cornerstone is the most important. And then he gave me a riddle to solve. The last place in the village to wait with bated breath and greet the morning sun. Go ahead. Try and find the place in my riddle. Come on. Go ahead.
Ok, du coup, on a une petite énigme à trouver. Cherchez l'endroit qui accueille en premier le soleil de l'Est dans le village de d'Albéol. Résoudre l'énigme de Nammouk et retournez le voir. Écoutez en détail l'histoire de Nammouk. D'accord. L'endroit où le soleil se lève. Pour ma part, ça serait plutôt vers là-bas, je pense. Alors on va réécouter ce qu'il dit. Ah. Alors là où dans le village on entend en retenant son souffle et où on salue le soleil qui se lève à l'est. Ok, bon on va voir ce qu'on peut trouver. Bon, peut-être c'est là-bas où c'est indiqué. Je pense que c'est là-bas, ouais. Oh, c'est indiqué. Ok. Ah bah ok, bah ça va être là. Ouais, je pense le... Bon écoutez, c'est indiqué. Il y a écrit quelque chose sur le pilier. Ok, examine le dessin. Ah, c'est le dessin d'une grenouille. Ok. Bon, bah c'est indiqué. Ok. Donc faut savoir que sur la Terre du Matin Radieux, c'est du blabla, hein. Vraiment du blabla, c'est une histoire. C'est une histoire quoi, c'est vraiment une quête, histoire. Un peu de combat, bien évidemment. Vous l'avez trouvé? Yes.
Yes. Don't tell the landlord. It's our secret. When I solve the crossbeam may seem cooler, but it'll come toppling down if the cornerstone doesn't support it. So whatever difficulties may come, withstand them as a cornerstone. Really cool, right? That's my brother. Well, he's been sick since he went to look for our dog, Nuranya, at the Stone Island. He's been in bed all day and he keeps... Wifey. Did he get married without even telling me? He passed out right after, so I couldn't even ask. The elders just laughed and said he's lovesick for his betrothed. Whew. The country in chaos. People bewitched left and right. What do we do?
Stop crying. Remain strong and resolute, like a cornerstone. So...
Yeah. His name was Dukku, I believe. He seemed to know a bit of everything. Like a trustworthy cornerstone supporting a crossbeam. Like a
Donc, parler au marchand ambulant, payer pour délier la langue du marchand ambulant, parler au marchand ambulant. Ok. Alors, on va prendre le petit poney. Alors, c'est pas loin. Hein, bon. Comme ça m'évitera de courir après le poney. Ok, donc il y a juste ici le marchand ambulant.
Oh my. With the land panic-stricken, my purse and business are poverty-stricken. Hold on now. That tale's worth at least a coin or two. Come on. I've got some stories to tell and time to kill. But my lips are
On
sealed.
paye à la somme que le marchand ambulant demande pour son histoire. Il dit une pièce ou deux et on se retrouve à lui donner 500 000.
Once a merchant, always a merchant, even at times like these. Should I just buy?
Well now, you have a good eye for an item with a story. But it seems you're in greater need of some decent clothing. Oh, so suave. One might mistake you for a high-ranking official. Dressed like this, eligible bachelorettes would flock.
Huh? What on earth are you... I'll have you know I'm happily married. Anyway, I'll just take these clothes.
It wasn't empty flattery. I really meant it. And my judgment is never wrong.
Right. It's been a while since I've heard such flattery. Back to my senses. Now that your pockets are well lined, tell us.
Ah, yes. The sentiment agreed upon by all in Donghan. What is that would be? None other than the Songakshi. They say if a woman bears a grudge, even June will see snow, don't they? Any man who encounters a Songakshi contracts
Songakshi fever. What kind of disease is that?
It's a name that I just made up. Some degree of wit is a requirement of this profession.
Hey, it's not funny at all. And this is hardly the right time for a joke. Because of a Songakshi.
I'm sorry about that. I also have a family to feed back in my hometown. I don't want to get involved any more than I am now. My motto is quantity over quality, but I could make an exception, since I've heard the meat in these parts is quite delectable.
Ok, trouver de la campagne viande de cochon via la discussion avec monsieur Bayon, le boucher de Dalbéo. Donner campagne viande de cochon noir au marchand ambulant et demander comment chasser cette entité au marchand ambulant. Du coup, le boucher. Ouais, hésite, boucher, je pense qu'il est là-bas. Une petite colonne de lumière. Par contre, je suis parti un peu. Oui, juste le boucher. Hop, on veut de la viande de cochon noir. Ok. Alors, je rapporte la viande.
You brought so much I can hardly move a step. All right, if you're skilled enough to gather that much meat in such a short time, we might stand a chance at solving this Songakshi problem after all. It's quite simple. We just gotta get her hitched. Her resentment comes from
Marry a ghost? Who in their right mind would do such a crazy...
Just until we find a way to help her pass on in peace. If we can...
Huh? Me? No freaking way! I already have a wife waiting me...
You know what they say? Best to blow on cool soup. You've done it once. The second time will come that much more easily.
Are we really doing this? Seriously? Can't we think about it a little more? I don't even have a ring.
It's been hard without any customers lately. For my sake...
This is madness. Oh, I clearly have no power here. But we should be prepared. With presents and stuff. You never know what could happen.
Wow, as expected. Listen to this guy. You can tell he's been through the... Wow, as
Ok, du coup, sacrée histoire quand même. Hein. Donc une Songakshi, c'est une jeune, on va dire, jeune femme qui est morte avant de pouvoir se marier. Donc voilà pourquoi elle hante les jeunes hommes. Alors, parler à Deokun, le marchand ambulant de Dalbel, lui a acheté un vase bleu, ça c'est fait, et le donner à Dolsway. Parler à son oncle le peintre, donc on va aller voir. Tiens, hop, Dolsway, on va déjà te donner ça. Et on va aller chercher le peintre, il est là, derrière. On va aller chercher ça. Hop. Le peintre, il est là, regardez, il est juste là. C'est vrai que c'est indiqué, hein, parce que des fois. Alors, sauront obtenir le rouleau de chrysanthe fragile. Petite tortue. Hop, allez. Hop. Dans le souhait.
Woman's heart is a fickle beast. Embrace it, tame it, or suffer a cruel death at its hand. Phew, you made it. Okay, I'm said his brother went to... Please, go ahead. Lead the way. No need to trouble the... I'll write a letter to my wife in the capital. It's best for a couple not to hide things from one another, and there's no fooling...
C'est pas faux ce qu'il dit, on devra se cacher dans le couple. Ok, bah allez, c'est parti. Priez à la pierre tombale, couper des arbres morts, retirer les petites racines et réparer le pont. Et bah, c'est parti. Ok, on se retrouve donc dans la zone. Donc, alors, ici, en 3, adapté. Réparer le pont. Ok, c'est parti. Ok, nous on doit traverser à cheval. Et... Ok, ça c'est fait. Donc, il dit quoi endroit adapté. Donc, je pense pour prier. Une grande pagode en pierre. Ok, prier devant la pagode en pierre. Ok. Et on va aller là-bas. Donc là, c'est quoi je pense que c'est couper le bois là. Ok. Alors, la couche de radicelle risque de faire tomber les gens. Ok, on va l'enlever, je pense, s'occuper des radicelles. Ok, voilà, hop. Soit juste ici.
Promise you won't give up on me no matter what happens. If I die and become a ghost, I'll chase you all the way across the sea. Oh, and I heard something at the marketplace. The Songakshi's memory just comes and goes like she's concussed. I guess that's why she's wandering around wondering if this guy or that guy could be her husband. If the Songakshi looks at me and says, "Not you," then we'll just have to... By the way, where did the Songakshi go? I'm getting goosebumps. By the way... Oh, merciful gods of heaven and earth, I beg of you. Please, oh please, let the Songakshi clearly see I'm not the man for her. My wife wouldn't like it. Songakshi! Please don't eat me! It tastes horrible!
Oh, my love! Your face! What happened? have you come so late? Why don't you come a little
Whoa, you surprised me. But it is getting late.
strange? I'm not hungry at all. Is it because of the butterflies?
Hey now, don't pull that on me. I know you've been floating around other men. What's that about?
That's... I couldn't recall your face. You're all that I think about. My feelings are deep and I went through so much to find you. But now, here we are. Let's never be apart.
You just called me ugly a moment ago. Look, this isn't... Hey there, come here. You just... Let me introduce this guy. A servant I hired so you wouldn't get even a drop of...
No, my love. I appreciate the gesture. The food you eat. The clothes you wear. Till death do us part. So stop being shy.
That's... Oh, no. Listen, because of you, people are collapsing left and right. We shouldn't be the only ones happy, right? We must correct our mistakes for the sake of our...
As expected of my love, you have a kind heart. Then let's go.
Oh, no, we can't go down to the village. You're, sick.
No, my dear. Leave it to the servant here. We've only just reached... Why are you trying to part with me again? You're so callous.
All right. Hey, you! Go get the medicine from old Lady Peter Gonduk. You do understand what I mean, right? All right.
Ok, allez voir grand-père Biringong Deok pour en savoir plus sur Sangakshi. On va y arriver. Mon petit Sparky, allez bien, on y va. Ok, nous on se retrouve là-bas. Ok, grand-père Biringong Deok est là.
You're looking for my old lady? She's gone to be at county. What's the... That dog pretending to be the groom of a Songakshi? Risking his life like that? That Songakshi. She's so consumed with finding her former fiancé, she hasn't yet realized she's died and become a ghost. That's why she's a Songakshi. Must have taken a blow to the head when she died. Now she thinks she's... How do I know? My old lady's a mudang, you know, and I saw that wraith weeping so bitterly in front of a dongson tree. When my old lady finally managed to inform her that she was dead, my old lady laid her down on the stone island, but somehow the containment charm fell off, so she's just wandering around. Want to hear more? Yeah, you're invested now. I see it. My old lady told me to finish cleaning before she comes back from Biak County. But there's too much to... She also told me to fill up the jangdoks. Sometimes she asks too much of an old man like me. The pain in my back is warning me of the frailty of my years.
Ясно. Вау, ты канал Дисвай.
Donc ok, fabriquer du riz via transformation. Donc on va transformation et cuisine simple. Alors j'y suis là, c'est ça, cuisine simple. Et riz plus de l'eau. Et ouais, merci, ça bug. Ok, allez, on va placer ça sur l'autel. Ok, donc on a fait toutes les tâches. Vous avez demandé plus des tâches en plus. Donc allez, hop, on va parler au grand-père.
All finished. Thank you, thank you. How did she write it? All finished. All right then. Let me prepare some charms for you to go put on the stone island. Done. This charm should soothe the Sangakshi's stubbornness.
Ok, du coup on va se retrouver nous après. Allez, let's go. Alors, endroit adapté. Ok, ça c'est fait. Juste ici. Ok. Hop, maintenant au niveau de l'arbre. C'est ça, oui, l'arbre. Endroit adapté. Lame et la duvet, la même sera-t-elle efficace? On va ça. Évidemment qu'après. Ok, hop, et la dernière. Qui va être sur l'arbre ici. Un arbre ou un drapeau multicolore. Ok, allez, on va retourner voir Dulceway, je suppose, oui.
Hey, did you get the Oh, right, she's not here. Traveler, why are you so late? I thought you got charms from the old man. Oh, so that's why she's suddenly... This is also a temporary measure, right? Someday she'll reawaken and come looking. Old Lady Pitigongduk is in Gut County, right? Go and find the old lady first. I'll leave a letter for the Songakshi on the off chance she wakes up. Why? What do you mean, why? She's gonna cause us kind of a greenhorn at this, huh?
Ok, obtenir des informations. Hop, un petit Sparky. Ok, obtenir des informations auprès du chef du village de Bayot. Ok, bah du coup on va aller là-bas et on se retrouve après. Ok, du coup nous voilà arrivés au village de Bayot. On va parler à la vieille. Au Bora Bayai. Bora. Ah ça, la vieille, un vieux. Ok.
The old lady is doing laundry with the village whip. Songakshi. I heard did the ghost break the seal?
From what you're saying, it seems like you're familiar with this ghost.
You? If you want to live long, you should put a stop to this foolishness. If she finds out that you're an imposter, there's nothing to stay alive. Keep her in good spirits with plenty of pretty gifts. Our village's old lady Bokdak knows her taste. And of course, I knew her before she died. Her name was Maywar. She was the daughter of a wandering merchant who often visited old Lady Bo. He often bought her trade goods in bulk and sold them to the citizens. What a good daughter she was, always hanging around. It would be better to... Can you help me with some village business while you wait?
I was in the clutches of the Songakshi for the entire day, so time to limber up. Ah, Chief, when the old lady comes back, please have her prepare some presents for the Songakshi.
Of course, we don't want to marry you off to a ghost now. Do...
Alors, récolter du riz à l'endroit indiqué, patrouiller dans le champ d'Azalée et chercher le chien enfui de l'Institut, réparer l'épouvantail. Ok, bon, écoute, tiens, et l'épouvantail, il est juste ici, hop. Ok, ça c'est fait. Ici, hop, on va récolter du riz. Ok. On a quoi à côté? On a le chien, je pense, il est là. Et hop, hop. Donc maintenant, faut patrouiller dans le champ d'Azalée. On va juste parler à lui. Hop. Comme ça c'est fait. Du coup, ouais, bah on va couper, nous. Pas grave ça. Hop. Franchement, c'est magnifique ça. Alors, le champ d'Azalée, eh ben, c'est sublime. Ok, alors, on va confirmer notre petite quête. Bon, le poney, de toute façon, c'est pas grave. C'est pas un souci. Et on va aller, on va se retrouver là-bas. Ok, du coup on est arrivé ici.
If you happen across a hungry child during your stay in Donghae, send them to this old granny. I'll make sure. I heard from the chief. This is what the Songakshi, I mean all of the men of Double Village, would line the wall.
Why? She even had someone she used to wed. Was she that beautiful? And what's with the wall of the Honorable Che House?
You know, that's the most magnificent house in all of Double. Maywol, but every time she went, oh my goodness, my child. I'm sorry, I meant no disrespect. If you happen across a...
Then how did she become a Songakshi? What happened to her?
I asked her before I bound her on the stone island, but she had no recollection, like she was hit on the head when she died. Anyway, I appreciate your sacrifice, Dulce.
Huh. Oh my. We already took care of her.
What? My old man? Charms? Hurry up and run to the stone island.
Are you the one who took my
husband away?
dare you try to trick me with that ugly face?
Songakshi, stop this! Step away from him right now!
Old lady, yes, I remember. You are the one who trapped me here on this cold stone island. But it won't happen again! Husband, hideous fake husband, how could you? Did I steal your heart as well? I will find my lost love no matter what. There is nothing you can do but wait and see. Think of this as punishment for deceiving me. That is the reason why I let you all live!
Ok. Intéressant. Ok, alors, on va parler à la grand-mère.
Is everyone all right? The Songakshi.
How did the Songakshi find out?
A charm was used to seal her up when I first met her. Her resentment must have been so deep-rooted that we may not be able to seal her again in the same way. A charm was used to seal her up when I first met her. Her resentment must have been... She may have lost her memory, but she likely sensed you weren't.
Then what do we do? Cries will fill the streets of Donghae, and soon there won't be anybody.
That poor girl. No memory, wandering aimless. We can either help her regain her memory and take her to her true love, or find her corpse and dress her in the clothes of the man she feared inside out. Then put her in a bramblewood casket.
Either way, that means we must...
Yes, you should head to Nampo to find out what happened to that poor girl. I know that Songyom often
Écoutez, nous on s'arrête ici. C'était le week-end pour ça. Je te retrouve de nouvelles vidéos sur Plaque Désert et les contes de la Terre du Matin Radieux. Allez, prenez soin de vous.